Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. My name is Vivian Wolf, and this is Your Yoga Life, a YouTube channel for those of us who are managing this adventure that we call menopause. And we use yoga therapy, Ayurvedic nutrition, and life coaching to not just meet the challenges of menopause, but also to explore the growth that menopause has to offer as well. And today, we're going to talk about Muladhara Chakra, otherwise known as the Root Chakra. We're going to talk about it from a couple of different standpoints and how it can serve us in our menopausal journey. Before we get started, if you happen to be watching this live, then be sure to say hello in the comment section. If you happen to be watching the replay of this, feel free at any point to post your questions in the comment section or your insights. I'd love to hear from you. We can have a little conversation, keep the conversation going. We'll just take it to the comment section. All right. So what is Muladhara? Muladhara is the root chakra, the first chakra, and it's located right at the base of the spine. You can kind of think of it as hanging out right by your perineum, the bottom of your pelvic floor. There's all different kinds of ways you can kind of think of it. But if you think about your body as like a column, it's at the base. It's at the bottom, right? And we associate the color red with our root chakra, our Muladhara chakra, and the element of earth. And so I'm drinking a red tea today. I think that's kind of fitting. It wasn't intentional. It just ended up that way. Got Muladhara on my mind here. And we think about it as related to earth because it's a very grounding, very stable. It's our connection to the earth. It's when we sit in our meditative place, it connects us to the ground, to the earth. It stabilizes us. It helps us to feel secure, right? So with that idea, it's also our sense of home. But with that idea, you can see how in menopause, whenever we have a dysfunction or blockage or overuse of the Muladhara chakra, it can kind of get a little wonky, right? Because it's also related to our pelvic floor. We have a lot of changes that happen in our pelvic floor on a physical level. It creates a lot of emotional and intellectual stress as well, right? We can start to feel insecure, disconnected, ungrounded. A lot of times menopause happens to overlap other life events that can be very jarring or can feel very change-ish, like lots of change. For example, as women go through menopause, as people go through menopause, maybe the children also leave the home to go to college or to move out. So then there might be some kind of empty nest kind of feeling with that. Sometimes also it interplays with the idea of retirement. And so there can be like this loss of purpose. All of this kind of interplays with this feeling of being stable, of being grounded, of having a sense of home, right? And so whenever we start to feel this kind of untethering, this kind of disconnect with the ground, with our sense of stability, we can always bring this back by bringing ourselves into this connection. So we're going to do a little short meditation right now. So seated upright in a chair, you can sit on the floor, it doesn't matter, but you do want to be seated upright so that you do feel your sits bones and the tissues between your sits bones coming into contact with the surface below you. Feet are on the ground. And close your eyes. Take a few long breaths. Into the nose, out to the mouth. Just pull your attention inward. And start to move that attention down. Maybe you feel it move out of your head and into the chest. from the chest into the abdomen, into the pelvis, all the way down to where your body meets the surface below it. Settle your awareness right there. Start to visualize a blue triangle. And the apex of that triangle points downward into the ground. And each time you breathe out, just visualize roots growing down out of that apex into the ground. Every exhale, sending more roots down. Maybe visualizing the air of your breath moving down and out. Down and out. One more. Down and out. And just letting yourself be for a moment. Let the breath just happen. Air going in, air going out. Notice how you feel. Just observing it. And then when you feel ready, bring the gaze back up. If you need a little stretch afterwards, you're welcome to do a little stretch afterwards. How do you feel after that? Tell me in the comment section. I'd love to hear about it. And there are other things that we can do to reconnect with our Muladhara. And again, I want to say that when I meet with clients in yoga therapy sessions, we dig a little deeper into finding out whether or not our root chakra is blocked or whether it is way too open. There's too much going on, excessive Muladhara energy. And we use yoga therapy to bring it into that right place so that the right amount of energy is coming through and it flows with your control, with your awareness, right? And with that in mind, other things you can do for yourself to help connect with this idea of Muladhara with your root chakra is to take a walk out in nature. Generally, it's nice if you can go on a trail, but even just walking through streets or something like that is nice. And again, if you can do it barefoot's great. If you can do it without headphones in so that you hear the sounds of the birds or the wind moving through the trees or whatever, if you can do that, then do that as well. For some of us, that's just not one of those things that we do. We're able to do so. You figure out the right way for you to walk in nature, right? You can give yourself a self-massage. One of my favorite things to do is a foot massage. And I have other videos here on YouTube and maybe I'll find a way to link them. I'll put a little thing up where you massage your feet so that you feel more grounded and more stable. That's a great way to do that. You can also use affirmation. So affirmation is a positive message you repeat to yourself, either internally, externally. You can write it on a Post-it note and stick it where you know you'll see it. Any of that stuff. And so some of the affirmations we use for Muladhara is, it is safe for me to be here. See how that feels. Just take a moment here. You can put your hands over your heart, or you can just let your hands rest in your lap and just repeat to yourself, it is safe for me to be here. It is safe for me to be here. And then you might try, I am supported and my needs are met. I am supported and my needs are met. And the last one is, I am here. I am real. See how that one feels. I am here. I am real. seeing what churns up here. Maybe allowing these words to flutter around a bit inside. Well, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a wonderful day. And in the comment section, again, let me know, do you practice any of these practices already? What are your experiences with it? Do you have an affirmation that helps you feel more grounded? Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. And I do want to remind everybody that I am just another small channel here on YouTube. And so your support really helps me out. So if you don't mind, please like, subscribe, and if you don't mind, especially share this video out through email, through social media. Invite other people to a deeper connection with their root chakra as they move through menopause. I'll be back again next week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And until then, take good care of yourself. Okay?